Rolling.
Hi, I'm Luke. I'm reapplying for a position on the standing committee, having been a member of ALDS from 2013 to 14. Since coming to Oxford, I've had a high level of involvement in drama. I directed 1984, Spoonface Steinberg and Sweeney Todd, as well as performing in shows such as Chicago, The Caucasian Chalk Circle, and Judgment at Nuremberg. In this time, my involvement in the committee has broadened my interests. For example, the opportunity to explore the possibilities of student marketing through promoting ALDS events, reviewing bids, and seeing the entrance for the poster competition has sparked a nascent interest in marketing, which next term I'll be indulging by being a marketing manager for Frankenstein. I think I should remember these things, but I have to rely on the script. I would like to see more unity in Oxford drama in terms of how shows support each other's marketing. I think there's some good examples of this in the past term or so. I think the independence of Oxford drama is great, but I think there's mutually beneficial things to get from people working together. Because not only is it mutually beneficial, but also, back to the script, but encourages the network of mutual support upon which all student drama in Oxford is based. I believe that for shows that ALDS is providing funding for, especially those with less experienced marketing teams, more can be done by ALDS to foster the promotion of the production. Alliteration. We as a committee have the resources and contacts that a first-year producer may not have, and can help them to find poster designers and trailer filmmakers. They don't have to turn to those who are going to charge for their services, which I think is becoming a bit of a problem here. As of my application last year, my key aim is to improve access for new directors and actors. My position on the ALDS committee gave me opportunity to put this into practice. This last year I took on 2 first-time directors as assistants on 2 of my own productions, and advised on the bids for 2 others, but these are still just small-scale cases. Last year, one of my principal concerns was the NWF only received 10 applicants for directing. I feel a bit conflicted about this, because this year this was marginally improved with 13 applicants, but the ones that we chose were all first-year, first-time directors. And I'm not entirely sure how much we could improve this. I don't really know what else we can do, but I'm eager to see if there is anything else we can do. But I am proud of what we accomplished as a committee, introducing first years to Oxford drama through acting and directing workshops, which were very successful, I thought, as well as producing a term card and holding a really good drinks event at the Tall Street Kitchen. Part of the reason I want to reapply is for continuity. I want to maintain what we did last year, but also see some projects through to completion, such as the Shakespeare Festival and the poster competition. Furthermore, my experience of producing the NWF has left me with ideas of how to improve the way the committee runs the competitions. Last year we started it a bit late, and whilst that was only the possible solution, it placed the committee under quite a lot of strain, and I'd be keen to see this running in a more efficient way next year. I also believe the answer as to how to expand that festival lies in collaboration, which has produced some of our most successful events. Collaborating with groups such as the Oxford Review and Failed Novelists has proved that in Oxford there's no need for theatre to stand alone, and I would wish to continue and expand this practice should I be re-elected to the committee. Rhetoric.
I have 2 questions.
Yes.
One is a kind of ruthless, maybe a horrible question, which is, so you're talking about the shared marketing. So ALDS often has this idea that it should model itself on the real world, and the ability for people to compete with marketing is preparation for the big bad world of other productions.
But we don't encourage. I think that makes sense in a world in which we encouraged, selling for personal profit, because that's kind of the way capitalism works. Sorry, I don't want to bring politics, but that's not what we're about. That's the whole reason why people don't charge to do stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't think we should I think it's a bit of a mixed message to be like, oh yeah, everyone's doing anything for free, big community, but guys, fight it out. In a way it works out to help those people anyway. I think it's something we should encourage, stuff so for example the preview show, more for the ease of them than anything else, kind of does groupings where Sweeney Todd Chess and In Her Eyes did a group musicals feature, and that was more something the preview show did as a kind of because we want to make another video about musicals, these 2 musicals are happening. But I think that's the kind of thing which ALDS can suggest and be like, hey, this is also happening, why don't you guys band together and do something? Yeah. I think those are really successful and they're really useful. Yeah. And, they can only ever happen by chance, so.
And my other question was charging. So yeah, I totally agree with you that this is a massive problem.
Yeah.
How do you propose of maybe solving it?
Again, in terms of, we're a difficult position as a committee because of the great independence of Oxford drama. So I think it's there's no way we can kind of, in the same way we can't really blacklist production companies that make money for themselves. Although I think this is something which I think we should flaunt independence over, but that's a personal feeling. I think by encouraging people to, or introducing people to poster designers who don't charge, that's the easiest way to stop people from going to people who do charge. Because the only reason they do charge is because they get so many people asking them to, and so they kind of put a charge on because they get so many applicants. So if we siphon that off a bit by going, hey, this person won't charge for their services, then just cuts off their supply.
Great.